don't think they play much football down there. Test 1, 2, test, test. Oh, keep going. I'm never concerned. I am when I'm doing it by myself.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And good evening, everybody. It's baseball time in Haysville. Todd Hook, Chris Worrell bringing you live Aviator action tonight. First look at the El Dorado Broncos. They're coached by Toby Rudder and Grant Bachura. Here's how the Broncos will go. Cooper Elliott will lead it off and play third base. Brant Kim will hit second and play second base. Hitting third, Jake Melton. He will be in right field, and then the cleanup spot will be Connor Ken. He will be over at first base. Hitting fifth, Jamie Ritchie. He'll be the designated hitter tonight. Tanner White will hit sixth and play center field. Tanner Sparks will be over at shortstop. It will be Dawson Woods hitting eighth. Doing the catching and rounding out the order will be Carson Cox. He will be in left field. Again, that's Elliott, Kim, Melton, Ken, Ritchie, White, Sparks, Woods, and Cox. El Dorado comes in 10-9 on the season of 3 games out of first place. Defensively for the Aviators, left to right in the outfield will be Candor, Gordon, and Brosas. Levon Reynoso will be over at third base. Sterling Spurgeon will be at shortstop. Tooley back at second base, and Stevens over at first. Nick Martin doing the catching. And on the mound, out of Taiwan, be Ian Wong. Appeared in 7 games so far this year, 12 2/3 innings of work, 13 hits, 8 runs, 8 walks, and 22 strikeouts. A very, very stingy ERA of 1.42. We're ready to go. First pitch weather, 90 degrees, heat index 94, wind southeast at 14. That is blowing out to left field. Here's Cooper Elliott. He will stand in from the left side, getting started right at 6 o'clock. First of 2 7-inning ball games tonight. We'll have the first one for you. And the first pitch is inside ball 1. Elliott hitting .314 out of Andover. Third baseman tonight. Tall drink of water, like a post player. That's inside and 2-0. Aviators coming off a very successful road trip to Great Bend. They took 2 of them from Great Bend Saturday and Sunday. 2-0. That is fouled back and out of play. It's 2-1. Aviators beat Great Bend 11-3 on Saturday and 7-4 yesterday. Pretty good weekend. They are in first place in their East Division. That's in there at the knees. And that'll even it up 2-2. Broncos coming in hitting .269 as a team, giving up just north of 5 runs per game. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch, swung through it, and he got him. So Elliott will take a seat, and they're 1 away. Looked like a curveball that stayed up. Elliott swung through it. This will bring up Brant Kim out of Libertyville, Illinois. Steps in from the right side. First pitch to him is low and away, ball one. These are makeup games from earlier in the season. A couple of weeks ago, the entire series was washed out. That's low. So the Aviators will be the home team in this first one and be the visitors in game number 2. You can catch the Twitter feed for game 2. 2-0. That's low and away. That's 3 balls and no strikes. Kim hitting .262. Second baseman tonight. We'll see if Wong can get healthy here. With 1 away, top of the first, just underway. 1 out, nobody on. El Dorado and Haysville. Here's the 3-0. Right down the middle. And it's 3-1. Wong keeps losing his hat. Might need a chin strap. Three balls and a strike. Brant Kim. Here it is. That is into center field for a base hit. So Kim is aboard. Looked like a little off-speed pitch, able to keep his hands back, muscled it into center field. Here is Jake Melton. Right fielder tonight, hitting .318 out of Fort Smith. So he will hit with Kim at first base. One away. That is into right field. So back-to-back base hits. And it's first and second. So Melton jumped on the first pitch fastball and shot it into right field. That'll bring up the cleanup man, Connor Ken. Big left-hander out of Wixom, Michigan. Tall, muscular young man, got to be about 6'4". Grandpa used to say he's built like a brick outhouse. And that was a compliment coming from Grandpa. I'm not trying to run down Connor. He is quite the specimen. Takes the first pitch high and away. Ball one. Hitting .406. Fantastic season. El Dorado 10-9. Second place in the in the Sunflower Collegiate League East. That is bounced to the first baseman. That'll be Stevens up with it. He will flip to Wong, and they're 2 away. So a good play by Stevens over at first base. Had to go a little bit to his right. Two away. That'll bring up Jamie Ritchie. Designated hitter hitting .313 out of Lindale, Texas. Second and third now. Opportunity for the Broncos to take an early lead with a base hit right here. Top of the first. That is popped up. Left side. Stevens will be there, and he will haul it in. And Haysville gets out of a jam, and we've played a half. El Dorado leaves a couple. There's no score. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the home half of the first. Here's how your Haysville Aviators will go. They are 14-7, coached by Lance Spongeberg and Mitch Kellogg. Thomas Stevens will lead it off and play first base, followed by Robbie Brocious in right field. Levon Reynoso will hit third and play third base. Dejan Reynoso will be the designated hitter and be in the cleanup spot. Keaton Candor will be in left field and hit 5th. Tooley back at second base. He will hit 6th. Sterling Spurgeon will play shortstop and hit 7th. Hitting 8th will be the catcher, Nick Martin. And rounding out the order in center field, Charlie Gordon. Again, that's Stevens, Brocious, Levon Reynoso, Dejan Reynoso, Candor, Tooley, Sperling, Martin, and Gordon. So there's your lineup for the Haysville Aviators, 14-7, coming off a 2-game sweep of Great Bend. Here's how El Dorado will stack up defensively. Left to right in the outfield will be Cox, White, and Melton. Elliott over at third base, Sparks at short, Kim at second base, and Ken at first. Woods will do the catching. And on the mound, a right-hander out of Victoria, Texas, Hudson Oliver. He's appeared in 5 games, 1 start, 20 innings of work, 23 hits, 11 runs, 5 walks, 15 strikeouts, and an ERA of 4.95. So there you have it. Defense is set. It'll be Stevens, Brocious, and Levon Reynoso. Here is the first baseman, Thomas Stevens, 234 out of LSU Eunice. He will step in, have his first look at Oliver. And the first pitch, good fastball, swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Pretty good velocity on that pitch from Oliver. And the 0-1, that's low, 1-1. Don't forget tomorrow night, Sunflower Collegiate League All-Star Game. Haysville Aviator head coach Lance Spongberg will be the head coach for the East team. It's 1-2 now to Stevens. And the pitch has a nasty slider. Stevens swung through it, bobbled by the catcher Woods. He's up with it. Down to first, and they're 1 away. Good movement on that pitch. The bottom just dropped out of it. So that'll bring up Robbie Brocious, right fielder tonight, hitting .318 out of Eastern Oklahoma State. Always good to see an Okie in the lineup. Oliver is set. Here it is. That's in there at the knees. And it's 0-1. And the 0-1 right down the middle. And it's 0-2. Been hitting very well as of late. .02. That is right down the middle. And Brocious will watch it. Looked like he might have been looking for something off speed. Oliver hit him with the fastball. There are 2 away. Here is Levon Reynoso. Leads the Sunflower Collegiate in home runs with 7. Off-speed pitch to him in there for a strike. Hitting .425. 23 runs batted in. Is an all-star selection and will represent the Aviators in the home run derby tomorrow night. And the 0-1. It's in the dirt. And it's 1-1. All-star game tomorrow night. Aviators will be home on Wednesday night versus Hutch, but we will not have a broadcast that night, so tune into Twitter and you'll get updates. So no broadcast on the home game on the 3rd. That's in the dirt. Aviators at Derby on the 4th. And our next broadcast will be next Tuesday. That's a week from tomorrow at X Stadium when we take on Great Bend. 2 balls and a strike. Levon Reynoso. That is low, and it's 3-1. No score, bottom of the first, 2 away, nobody on. There's a 3-1. That is popped out of play. He had a good hack at that one.
All balls returned to the concession stand will be worth 25 cents tonight.
Three-two, two away. Here it is. That's on the outside corner, and Reynoso will watch it. So the Aviators go in order. We have played one from Haysville. No score. We'll be right back.
Left field line, Chris Worrell.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the second. No score from Haysville. El Dorado will send up 6, 7, and 8. It'll be White, Sparks, and Woods. Here is Tanner White out of El Dorado. He will step in from the left side, hitting .222. He is in center field tonight. Wong in a little bit of a jam last inning. Runners were at second and third and got out of it. First pitch, that's inside, and it's ball one. Always good to see Maddie Godwin in the stands tonight. She was my producer during high school ball, and that's inside, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-0. That is into right field. Brosas going back near the track, looking up. Gone. So Tanner White leaves the yard here in the top of the second, and El Dorado leads it 1-0. So White puts the El Dorado Broncos on top, and that'll bring up Tanner Sparks out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. Still nobody out. White let it off and deposit that one over the right field wall, and it's 1-0. First pitch to Sparks, low and away. Nice numbers for Tanner Sparks, 333. Shortstop tonight. And the pitch. That is into right field. Brosas back into his right. Running backwards will haul it in. Good play out in right field. That ball was squared up also. But they're 1 away. So here's Dawson Woods out of Corsicana. 100 on the season. He'll step in from the left side doing the catching tonight. And the first pitch to him. Popped up. Left side, Reynoso making the call. And the play, and they're 2 away. That one got in his kitchen, sawed him off.
Now batting number 5, Carson Cox.
9-hole man, Carson Cox now out of Texarkana. He will step in from the right side, hitting .231. left fielder tonight. Lots of size on this El Dorado club. First pitch in there for a strike. Good fastball from Wong. Broncos lead at 1-0. We're in the top of the second. Solo home run by Tanner White. And the 0-1. Off-speed pitch just a bit low. Pretty good spot. 1-1. That is outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two away, nobody on. Top of the second. That is lifted to right. Coming hard is Brocious. Shades down, and he will haul it in. And that'll do it. We've played 1.5. El Dorado gets 1. They lead at 1-0. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello.
Welcome back. We go to the home half of the second. Aviators trail the Broncos 1-0. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. It'll be Deshaun Reynoso, Candor, and Thule. Hudson Oliver got the Aviators in order, striking out the side in the first. Here is Deshaun Reynoso. 5 homers on the season, 351. 19 driven in last spring at Chesapeake College. First pitch lifted to shallow right field. Ken and Kim going back. Looks like it's going to be the second baseman, Kim. Really good play over there, and they're 1 away. That'll bring up Keaton Candor. Left fielder, 317. 10 runs driven in. He's out of Concordia. All-star selection. He'll be representing the East Division tomorrow night. First pitch to him. That is just a bit low. Deshaun and Levon, Keaton, Thule, all-star selections. 1-0. In there on the outside corner, 1-1. Ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses. Pretty short. It's in the dirt, 1-1. Actually 2-1, my apologies. Two-one, That misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. Oliver got through the first inning in 13 pitches, which is right where you'd like. 3-1. That is down the line to left field. Cox going over and hauls it in. Cox, a good play on the run near the line. And there are 2 away. Looks like Candor got it a little bit out on the end. Two down, here's Tooley. Sounds like we're taking fire. It will sound like a war zone, folks, for the rest of the evening. First pitch is outside to Tooley. 245 on the season. All-star selection and second base tonight. Has played some right field. And a 1-0 inside. Almost hit him. Had to do a little dance to get out of the way of that one. 2 away. We're at the bottom of the second. And nobody on. El Dorado leads it 1-0. Solo homer in the top of the second. Here's a 2-0. That is bounced left side. A big hop for Elliott. He's up with it over to first in time. And the Aviators go in order. We've played 2. 1-0 El Dorado. We'll be right back.
Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the third, top of the order for the Broncos. They lead at 1-0. It will be 1, 2, and 3. It'll be Elliott, Kim, and Melton. Elliott 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. 3:14 at the start of the day out of Andover. Wong out for inning number 3. Popped up right side. Looks like Nick Martin unable to come up with it. Long run for the catcher. Nick Martin tried to basket catch it in and out of his glove. And new life for Cooper Elliott. Broncos 10-9. Second place in the East Division. Oh, 1. Good change of pace. Just got a piece of it, and it's 0-2. 23 pitches through 2 innings for Wong, so pretty economical. And the 0-2. That's in the dirt. Good 0-2 pitch. Was in the dirt, but not bad. Three hits so far for the Broncos. Aviators still looking for their first. 1-2. And just missed low and away. And that'll even it up 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And off-speed pitch is bounced into the El Dorado dugout. Yesterday, the Aviators took care of Great Bend 7-4. Newton beat Andale 2-1. Hutch beats Salina 4-3, and the Sluggers beat El Dorado 14-3. And Cheney took care of Derby 17-7. There's your scores from yesterday. 2-2 is foul straight back. Good at bat for Cooper Elliott. Next ball game after tonight for El Dorado, they'll be at home versus Great Bend on the 4th. And entertain the Monarchs on the 6th of July. That would be El Dorado's schedule, 2-2. That is swung on and missed. A little fooled on the pitch. And the second strikeout of the ball game for Wong, and there's one away. That'll bring up Brant Kim. He's 1 for 1, singled, and was stranded in the first. Out of Libertyville, Illinois, nice numbers, 262. First pitch to him, that's wildly high. And it's 1-0. This game is just a 7-inning affair. There'll be 2 of them tonight. Make-up games. 1-0's lifted to left. Candor comes in a few steps, and he will haul it in. There are 2 away.
Now batting number 12, Jake Milton.
Ball did not carry as much as I thought it was going to. Candor had to run quite a ways to get it. There are 2 away. Here's Jake Melton. Singled in the first. He's 1 for 1 out of Fort Smith. Nice numbers, 318. Off-speed pitch right in there at the belt. And it's 0-1. And the 0-1 had just missed outside. Good take by Jake Melton. Thought about it. And it's 1-1. Top of the third, 2 away, and nobody on. Broncos lead at 1-0. Game 1 of 2. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Boy, the bottom fell out of that one. And it's 1-2. Ian Kim looking for strikeout number 3. And challenged him with a fastball upstairs. Just got a piece of it. And Melton stays alive. It's 1-2. 2 away. We're in the top of the third. One, two. That is swung on and missed. He was fooled wildly on the pitch. Very disappointed with himself, but that is strikeout number 3 for Wong. We've played 2.5. 1-0 El Dorado. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the third. Aviators still looking for their first base hit of the ball game. They trail the Broncos 1-0. Bottom third of the order expected. It will be Sperling, Martin, and Gordon. Here is Sterling Sperling, shortstop out of Scottsdale Community College, 167 on the season. 22 pitches through a couple of innings for Hudson Oliver. He has settled in nicely. 3 strikeouts. And the pitch. That's high and in. And it's 1-0. Right down the middle. Good fastball from Oliver. And it's 1-1. Temperature 90 degrees at first pitch. That is into left field. Cox lays out, and it gets by him. Backing up is White. And Sperling in there with a double.
Now batting number 21, Nick Martin.
That'll bring up the catcher, Nick Martin, Glendale Community College, by way of Los Angeles, California. 222 on the season. Runner at second base, that would represent the tying one. That's Sperling. 1-0 El Dorado. And a pitch. Just a bit low. One ball and no strikes. Congratulations to Enzo Bonventure of the Newton Rebels. He hit for the cycle yesterday. First player in Newton Rebel history to do so. So congratulations to Enzo. And the 1-0. That's high and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Good take there by Nick Martin. That would have been a sawed-off version. Looking for something to the right side. Get a productive out. At the very least. Here's the 2-0. That's low, and the throw gets away. Sperling tries to take third base and is gunned down by Woods. And the tying run is erased. Sperling is caught stealing. One down, 3 balls and no strikes to Martin. That's high and in, and he'll walk him. So a 1-out walk to Nick Martin.
20, Charles Gordon.
This will bring up the center fielder Charlie Gordon out of LSU Eunice, hitting .212. Notice his brand new pink bat. That is in remembrance of a friend of his who battled cancer. So he is honoring that person today. First pitch is low and away. Oh, it's in there for a strike. I guess I'll let the umpire call him. So it's no balls and a strike to Charlie. Center fielder today. Martin with a good lead over there. Shows bunt and takes a strike. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Sperling led it off with a double and was erased at third base. Trying to advance on a ball that got away from the catcher. 1-2 now to Gordon. And a pitch. Off-speed pitch just over the head of Kim at second base and will be into right field. Martin had to hold up to make sure the ball was going to get through But Gordon on with a base hit.
Stevens.
First and second, one away. That'll bring up the top of the order. Thomas Stevens, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 234 at the start of the day. Getting his second look at Oliver. Big right-hander out of Victoria, Texas. First pitch swinging, that is bounce foul down our way. Keaton Candor out of the dugout, hustling up that one. No balls and a strike, first and second. Off-speed pitch, swung through and missed. Pretty good block there by Woods. And it's 0-2 now to the leadoff man, Stevens. Bottom half of the third, 1-0 Broncos. Aviators 2 hits, Broncos with 3. Here's the 0-2. That's a fastball, foul straight back. Looked like Stevens was on time. Just got under it a bit. And the 0-2. Hudson with a couple of looks. It's in the dirt. Good take. Woods slips on some ice there at home plate. All-Star game tomorrow night at X Stadium. The home run derby begins at 5, followed by the game at 7. If you're in the area, you don't want to miss it. Just $5. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 away. Here it is. That hit him. And they're loaded. So Stevens will wear that one. And he is down to first base. And the bases are loaded. So how big is that pickoff play by Sperling? Here's Robbie Brocious. 0 for 1 tonight, strikeout victim out of Eastern Oklahoma State. Off-speed pitch into right field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. The throw to the plate. Not in time. So 2 runs across. Martin will score and Gordon will score. And it's 2-1 Aviators. So Brocious with a couple of RBIs comes through. So a good piece of hitting by Robbie Brocious. Able to stay back on that off-speed pitch and just poking into right field just over the head of Kim. And there's 1 away. Here's Levon Reynoso. Strikeout victim in the first. He's 0 for 1. First and second, 1 away. That is drilled to center. White going back. And it'll be the... Nope. White and Melton miscommunicate. And it will fall between them. It looked like that White had it called. Melton came in at the last second. And that will be an error. And they're loaded. So that'll bring up the cleanup man, Dejan Reynoso, hitting .351. Designated hitter tonight. He's driven in 19. Would like to add a couple of more. 2-1 now Aviators. Bottom of the third, 1 away. Pitch. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Melton and White was looking into that setting sun out there. It's getting worse as we go. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch down the line, foul. Got out just ahead of that off-speed pitch. We'll see how he manages the 0-2 pitch. Would like to see him shorten up and maybe get something to the right side. Looks like the corners are in. Here's the 0-2. That is drilled to right field. 1 run will score. And they will hold the trailing run. Not sure. Everybody had to hold up. That was hit on the line. Didn't thought it was going to be caught. But Stevens will score. And it's 3-1, Haysville. So everybody moves up. 3-1 Haysville. Here's Keaton Candor out of Concordia. So guys seeing Oliver for the second time are starting to square him up. First pitch to Candor in there at the knees. One thing about Oliver, if he's going to miss, it's going to be down. Good hitting so far for the Aviators. 4 hits on the evening. All coming in this inning. It's a nice block by Woods. Woods has been a wall back there. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are loaded, bottom of the 3rd. Aviators with 3 runs across. They lead it 3-1. That's in the dirt. Umpire with some new baseballs. Looks like one might have been worn out. Maybe it just needs aired up. That's what they do in New England. Sometimes they let some air out. I've heard. I wasn't there. 2 balls and a strike. Flip throw down. Not in time. Pretty good shot there by Woods. I will tell you, though, I'm probably turning myself in, but this has been 35 years ago. I think I'm probably past the statute of limitations. I'll get to the story in a minute. 3-1. Little check swing to the third baseman. Third baseman up with it. He will go home for the force. And Brosius is forced at the plate. And they're 2 away. I'll bring up Tooley. So that was my work study job in college, was to make sure the right football got in during the game. And yes, punters wanted a specific football, quarterbacks wanted a specific football, kickers wanted a specific football, and yes, some air was let out. I'll probably go to jail now, but maybe I'll learn a trade. First pitch, that is up the middle. Tooley, first pitch fastball. 1 run will score. Here is the play to the plate. Not in time. So 2 runs will score. So Tooley, first pitch swinging, and he'll have him a couple of RBIs. Candor over to second base. And the Aviators will bat around. And it's 5-1 Aviators. Here is Sterling Sperling, led it off with a double about 20 minutes ago. Two away, first pitch to Sperling is low and in the dirt. Another good block. First and second. Low and away, 2 balls, no strikes. Folks, we do have an ambulance station right beyond center field, so you will hear that frequently. 1 ball, no strikes. That is bounced left side. It'll get through there. They're going to send Candor. He's around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It is up the line. Got him. Throw was a bit up the line. Good catch by Woods. And that'll do it for the Aviators, but they get 5. They lead it 5-1. We've played 3. We'll be right back.
Players walking around with it.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 4th. Aviators take the lead. They get 5 in the bottom of the 3rd. They lead it 5-1. Kim has settled in nicely. 37 pitches through 3 innings. 4, 5, and 6 for the Broncos. Ken, Ritchie, and White. Ken bounced out right side. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging into center. Gordon coming. And we'll haul it in. Charlie Gordon in center field made that play look easy. And those line drives hit right at you are difficult to judge. And there's one away. One away. Here's Jamie Ritchie. First pitch is in there for a strike. Oh for 1, popped out the right side in the first out of Lindale, Texas. Nice numbers, 313. That one's inside. And 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. Good off-speed pitch from Wong, and it's 1-2. Just heard that you can get your All-Star tickets right here at the concession stand. They're 2 for $5 right now. Are you kidding me? So if you're in the area and want to come get your tickets today, come on out. Get you a hot dog while you're here. 1-2, bounce foul down our way. I had 12-foot arms. I could have had that. Ritchie, the designated hitter. Fastball into right field. And Brochus coming hard, slides to a knee, and hauls it in. Not much hits the ground in that Aviator outfield, and there's 2 away. Broncos win in order their last 2 innings after stranding a couple runners at second and third in the first. Tanner White, 222, center fielder out of El Dorado. First pitch to him, catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. 3 strikeouts on the night for Wong. Pitch number 45 coming. That is drilled to right center. That's going to get down. Brosis over to cut it off. And the throw into second base. Not in time. Boy, good throw by Robbie Brocious in center field. Put it right on the money. But White just slid in ahead of it. So White will be at second base with 2 away. Here's Tanner Sparks. 5-1 Aviators. We're in the top of the 4th. 2 away. Wong with a new baseball. Today around the league, Mulvane's at Derby and Great Bend's at Cheney. Off-speed pitch is swung through and missed, and it's 0-1. Broncos hitting .269 as a team. 4 hits on the evening. Another off-speed pitch. He swung through it and missed, and it's 0-2. So many of options now for Ian Wong. Another off-speed pitch swung through it, got him on 3 straight curveballs, and that'll do it for the Broncos. We've played 3.5. 5-1 Haysville. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 4th. Aviators lead it 5-1. Looks like El Dorado will go with a new arm. They'll go with a right-hander. It'll go with number 45, Preston Miner out of Frisco, Texas. He will take over for Hudson Oliver. Miner in 7 games, 13 2/3 innings of work, 15 hits, 7 runs, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts, and a 3.95 ERA. He'll face 8-9-1. It'll be Martin, Gordon, and Stevens. And the first pitch to Martin outside. Martin walked and scored in the third out of Glendale Community College. Bottom half of the fourth. That is in there for a strike. So Miner will give you a sidearm arm slot. He will go down pretty deep. Tough on those right-handed hitters. That is a little flare. Second baseman Kim goes out and gets it. And there's one away.
Now batting number 20, Charles Gordon.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Charlie Gordon. Singled and scored in the fourth out of LSU Eunice. 2:12 at the start of the day. And the first pitch to him. Sky down the right field line. Foul. Long run for everybody. A lot of room here at Vulcan Field in foul ground. Big ballpark, 335 down the line, 375 in the alleys, and 400 plus to deep center. 0-1. Pop foul, so Gordon in the hole 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Get to the standings in just a bit. 0-2. That is just a piece of it. Miner with a very easy motion. Ball seems to explode out of his hand. Miner out of Frisco, Texas. Takes over for Hudson Oliver. Oliver gave up 5 runs on 5 hits. Here's a 1-2. Swung on and missed. Good pitch down in the zone. And Charlie will come up empty. And they're 2 away.
Now batting number 10, Thomas Stevens.
First strikeout for Preston Miner. Top of the order now, Thomas Stevens. 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Strikeout victim in the first. Did score in the third. First pitch inside. 2 away, bottom of the fourth. 5-1 Haysville. First game of 2. Doubleheader tonight. In there at the knees. And it's 1-1. Nice crowd on hand. Haysville faithful. Pretty good crowd of El Dorado folk. That's a little squibber down to the first baseman. Ken will pick it up and step on it, and the Aviators go in order. We've played 4. Our score, 5-1 Haysville. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And off to the fifth we go. Top of five, it will be 8, 9, and 1 for the Broncos. They trail the Aviators 5-1. It'll be Woods, Cox, and Elliott. Here is Dawson Woods, 0 for 1 tonight. Popped out left side in the second. He's out of Corsicana, hitting 100. Second look at Wong. 45 pitches through 4 innings. First pitch swinging, and he will come up empty. 0-1. Wong got in a little trouble in the first. Since then, has settled in nicely. And the 0-1. That's backdoored curveball. Catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the fifth. Nobody out and nobody on. 0-2 to Woods. Fastball. Missed inside. Pretty good 0-2. Tough pitch to take. And it's 1-2. One, two. That is into right field. That'll get down. That will be a base hit. So Woods into second base with a double. And the Broncos are in business. So with a runner at second base, nobody out. That'll bring up the 9-hole man, Carson Cox. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to the right fielder last time. Hitting .231 out of Texarkana. So a runner at second. Aviators lead at 5-1. Top of 5, 7-inning ball game. First pitch, swung on and missed. Cox was way out ahead of that one. No balls and a strike. Wong with the sign, a couple of looks, and a pitch. It's in the dirt and smothered nicely by Nick Martin. Both catchers tonight have stopped everything that's come along. One. That is swung on. Good fastball at the knees. And it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Woods at second base with a leadoff double. Fastball right side bounced. That is Tooley's up with it. Over to first, not in time. So Cox runs very well. Runner and the ball got there at the same time. Tooley kind of waited back on it. And they're going to give him a hit. And it's first and third. Ball was not hit that sharply, but Tooley had to wait on it. By the time he got up with and over there, Cox had beat it out. So first and third, still nobody out. See how Wong responds. Pretty good lead over there by Cox. That's in the dirt. Top of the order, Cooper Elliott. Hitless tonight, 0 for 2. Couple of strikeouts. Runner goes. Throw down is a bit high. And Cox will steal it, and it's second and third. Still nobody out. 1 ball and 1 strike. Elliott 3-14 at the start of the day. Off-speed pitch misses low, and it's 2-1. And that is way in the dirt. Nice stop by Martin, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Bullpen is hot for Haysville. Udlin Hong getting loose. Right-hander out of Taiwan. 3-1, second and third. That is foul back, 3-2. So Wong in desperate need of a strikeout right here. See if he can make a pitch and strike out Elliott for the 3rd time tonight. Here's a 3-2. High and away, and he'll lose him. That'll load him up. Brant Kim now out of Libertyville, Illinois. 1 for 2 tonight. Singled in the first, flew out to left field in the third. Looks like Martin going to go out and talk to him a bit. Don't forget that this Saturday, July the 6th, will be the second and final baseball camp of the season. Right here at the ballpark from 9 to 12. It's only $35. Professional instruction from your Aviators. So that's this Saturday, 9 to 12. Don't forget about the car show on July 4th after the parade at Haysville Middle School. Tomorrow night is the Sunflower Collegiate League All-Star Game at X Stadium at Wichita State. First pitch to Kim. That's inside, ball 1. It appears that Wong has lost a little bit of command. Bases are loaded. Still nobody out. 5-1 Haysville. That's wide. 2 balls and no strikes. Looks like Coach Spongeburg going to go to the mound. While we're doing that, let's have a little this day in baseball history. What do you say about that? First of all, we got to find out what this day is. July the 1st, right, Chris? Let's see. I've got a dandy for you. This is a long one, but a good one. On this day in 1990 in Chicago, the Yankees righty Andy Hawkins throws a no-hitter, but loses 4-0 when, with 2 away in the bottom of the 8th, Mike Blowers boots Sammy Sosa's routine grounder. Hawkins walks to jam the bases, and outfielders Laritz and Barfield drop consecutive fly balls to allow 4 runs to score. Adding insult to injury, Hawkins' no-hitter doesn't officially count because he only went 8 innings. Since the White Sox, the home team did not have to bat in the 9th. So there you have it. On this day in 1990, Andy Hawkins throws a no-hitter and gets no credit for it. I can understand those errors, folks. Kind of went through that last Friday night, if you remember correctly. Conference over, and it's 2-0 to Brant. Here it is. Throw down to first. Oh, my goodness. That one almost ended in right field. Stevens with a nice leap to snag it. It's 3-0. Kim 262. 3 balls and no strikes. Hong continues to get loose in the Aviator bullpen. 3-0. And the pitch in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. And still nobody out, bases loaded. Top of 5. That is to center field. Gordon has a beat on it, ranging to his right. One run will tag and score. And a nice throw to the cutoff man at third base. And they're one away.
Now batting number 12, Jake Melton.
So Woods will score, and it's 5-2, Aviators. So first and second, and one away. Here's Jake Melton. One for two with a strikeout out of Fort Smith. And the pitch in the dirt. Boy, that's hit about 2 foot in front of home plate. Martin plays that one off his mask, keeps it handy. And Carson Cox has to stay at second base. Woods led it off with a double. Then a single by Cox. A walk to Elliott. 1-0. That's in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes, one away. As good as Wong has been the first 4 innings, the fifth has been just about that bad. 2-0. Nice change of pace, way out in front of it, and it's 2-1. Good pitch from Wong. Wong's arm speed almost makes that pitch unhittable. 2-1. Swung on and missed. Another off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, first and second. Top of 5. Broncos have scored a run. It's now 5-2. 2-2. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, smothered nicely by Martin, and there's 2 away. Fifth strikeout of the ball game for Wong, and there are 2 away. Here's Connor Ken, 0 for 2 tonight. Wixom, Michigan. Nice numbers, 406 at the start of the day. Looks like Coach Bunsberg going to go to the mound. That's going to be it. So that'll do it for Ian Wong. Nice hand from the crowd. He will exit. So he goes 5 2/3. Strikes out 5. Gives up a couple of runs. Runners at first and second are his responsibility. So it'll be Alan Wan now. He will take over. He's a right-hander out of Taiwan. Get some numbers on him. $19 2/3 innings of work. He's appeared in a couple of games, both starts. 14 hits, 7 runs. 4 walks and 11 strikeouts, 2.74 on the ERA. So he'll get probably his first relief appearance tonight with the All-Star break coming up and a day off. Probably see a lot of guys tonight. Look at some standings in the West Division. Cheney has a commanding lead. They are 19 3. Hutch is second. Hutch and Great Bend share second place. They're both 13 7 and 5 games out of first place. Wichita Sluggers 8 13, 10.5 games out of first place, followed by last in the division, Andale. They're 2 20. So that's your Sunflower Collegiate League West Division. On the east side, Haysville has a commanding lead. They are 14-7 at the start of the day. They are 3 games ahead of El Dorado, who is 10-9. Newton 11-11, 3.5 games out. Derby 3.5 games out at 10-10, and Mulvane 10-12, 4.5 games out. So 4.5 games separate the first from the last place in the West Division. All right, we're ready to go. 2 away. Here's Connor Kemp, left-hander out of Michigan. First pitch is high, ball 1. Ball and no strikes, 2 away. First and second, top of 5. 5-2 Aviators. And the pitch. Popped up. Tooley going out. And it'll be Tooley. He will make the call. He has the better angle. And Juan gets out of it. They leave a couple. They get one. Our new score after 4.5. 5-2 Haysville. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. New score 5-2. Broncos get one in the top of the 5th. 2, 3, and 4 scheduled for Haysville. Brocious and the Reynoso boys. Here is Robbie Brocious. 1 for 2 tonight. Single and an RBI. And a strikeout out of Eastern Oklahoma State. First pitch in there at the knees. And 0-1. Nice numbers, 318 at the start of the day. Playing right field tonight. It's been plenty busy. And the 0-1. Swung through and missed. Just got on top of it. And it's 0-2. Bottom of 5, 7-run ball game. First of 2. 0-2. Swung on and missed. And the second strikeout for Preston Minor. One away. Here's Levon Reynoso. Reached on an error in the third and scored. So he's 0 for 2. Struck out in the first. First pitch swinging down the line. That will be fair ball. That will roll all the way to the track. And Reynoso around first. He will cruise into second without a throw. And a double with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. That will bring up Dejan Reynoso, 1 for 2. Single and a run scored in the third. Nice numbers, 351 at the start of the day. He's driven in 19 and has 5 big flies on the season. Reynoso brothers will be representing the Aviators in the Home Run Derby tomorrow night at X Stadium, 5 o'clock. Everybody should be there. First pitch swinging, and that is out of play down the right side.
All balls returned to the concession stand are worth 25 cents, please.
Kids can make good money tonight. Foul balls are worth 25 cents. Could bump them up into a new tax bracket if you're giving them too much for an allowance. Ooh, throw to second. That's off his helmet. There was nobody there. And Reynoso into third base. So Miner turned and slinged a BB right off of Reynoso's head. I'm guessing the daylight play was on and the shortstop did not get the message. One away now, runner at third. Miner in a little bit of a pickle here with one out. 0-1. That is sprayed foul. 0-2. After the All-Star game on the 2nd, Aviators will entertain Hutch on July the 3rd. First pitch at 7. There will be no broadcast. 0-2. That is low. Pretty good 0-2 pitch from Miner. Reynoso not biting. Pitch about ankle high. He does like the low pitch. 1-2. Stance opened a little bit. And the pitch. That is into left field. Cox coming in. Will make the play. Not deep enough to score. So Reynoso gets that one off the handle. He's retired. There's two away.
Now batting number 14, Keaton Candor.
So with a runner at third base, it'll be Keaton Candor. 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice in the third. All-star selection. 3:17 at the start of the day out of Concordia. And the first pitch to him is outside, ball 1. Miner has some pretty sneaky velocity. Best way I know to describe it. And the 1-0, that is down the left field line. Foul. Fair ball, sorry. Fair ball. And a run will score. Whoa, I thought that hit on the left side of the line. I guess not. So Candor in there with a double and another run across. And it's 6-2.
Number 1, Tuli Tafahema.
That'll bring up Tooley. 1 for 2 tonight. Base hit and RBI. College of the Canyon. Second baseman tonight. Has played center and right. Saw him kicking a football at the beginning, before the game, so I guess he's a kicker too. First pitch to him, in there at the letters, and a strike 1. So Aviators get that run back. They now lead it by 4, 6-2. Top of the 5th, 2 away. And the pitch is low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pretty nice crowd here tonight on a Monday. One and one. Candor at second base. That's outside. And it's 2-1. Juan staying loose on the side over here. Just staying hot. Two-1. Lifted to center, and that'll be left field. That'll be left fielder Cox. He will come over, make the call, and that'll do it. So the Aviators strand 1, but they get 1 back. Our new score, 6-2 Haysville. We've played 5. We'll be right back.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the 6th. Aviators now lead it 6-2. Looks like Alan Wan out for inning number 2. He came in and got the final out. Got Connor Kim to pop up. So he threw 2 pitches in the 5th. 5, 6, and 7 for the Broncos. Be Ritchie, White, and Sparks. Here's Jamie Ritchie. First pitch swinging, and that is into right field, actually right center for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit for Jamie Ritchie.
Now batting number 4, Tanner White.
That'll bring up Tanner White. Swinging a hot bat. 2 for 2 with a homer. And a double. White out of El Dorado, 222 at the start of the day. Center fielder. Throws right, bats left. First pitch is high and away. This will be his first base hit, first look at Wan. So Alan Wan took over in the 5th. Throw over. Ball and no strikes. White hitting 222 at the start of the day. Pretty nice crowd. Runner goes, and it's fouled back. One and one. Runner goes. Off-speed pitch. Throw is down. And he got him. So a good throw by Nick Martin. Pretty good pitch to run on, but not a very good jump by Ritchie. Was an off-speed pitch. Still not a good jump. So they're one away. One ball and one strike now to White. And he takes a hack at a fastball, fouls it straight back. Ball and 2 strikes, top of 6. Alan Wan in for Alan Wong. For Ian. That is popped foul and out of play. These young men are from Taiwan, speak very, very little English. They speak about as much English as I do Chinese. So there you have it. Ball and 2 strikes. That is into left center. That will get down. So Candor up with it. And White splits the gap, and his second double of the game. Boy, how big is that caught stealing now?
Now batting number 11, Tanner Sparks.
So one out. Here's Tanner Sparks, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 3:33 at the start of the day out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. Runner at second base, that would be Tanner White. He has not been retired tonight. Off-speed pitch is up high, and 1-0. One thing good about, being a hitter with a base stealer on base, you're likely to get a lot of fastballs. And a 1-0. That's in the dirt. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. That is bounced to the right side. Tooley up with it. Over to first. Runner over to third. And they're 2 away. Tooley had him played just about right. That'll bring up Dawson Woods. Doubled and scored in the 5th. He's 1 for 2. Out of Corsicana, Texas. Ian Jensen getting loose. And the Aviator bullpen. Runner at third. And 2 away. Pitch is bounced. Right side, Tooley gets the big hop. Up with it, over to first. And the threat is over. We've played 5.5. And El Dorado is going to strand one. Our score, 6-2 Aviators. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted height.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 6th. Aviators lead the El Dorado Broncos 6-2. It'll be the bottom third of the order for the Aviators. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Sperling, Martin, and Gordon. Don't forget this is a 7-inning ball game. First of 2. We will not have the second one on the air, so you'll need to follow your Twitter feed for updates. Sperling 2 for 2. Takes the first one in the dirt. Ball 1. Out of Scottsdale Community College. It's caught stealing in the 3rd. 167 at the start of the day, and that'll stand to go up after today. And the pitch shows bunt, gets it down. past the pitcher. Third baseman will not have a chance. Not sure why Minor falls off a little bit to the first base side, so it was up to Elliott to come get it, and that'll be hit number 3 for Sperling. And he's 3 for 3. So the bottom third of the order with 4 hits. Nick Martin now, 222. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored out of Glendale Community College. Runner at first, and nobody out. Bunt again. Back to the pitcher, bobbles it, picks it up, won't have a play. So Martin will reach on the error. That will be the 3rd error of the night for the Broncos. And it's 1st and 2nd, still nobody out. So that'll bring up the center fielder, Charles Gordon, 1 for 2 tonight. Singled, scored a run in the 3rd, struck out in the 4th out of LSU Eunice. He will do a little bit of farming, and he's ready to go. Oh, 1 shows bunt and foul. So 3 straight bunt attempts by the Aviators. July the 4th, July the 3rd, Aviators will be home versus Hutch. We will not have a broadcast that night. So stay tuned to your Twitter feed for updates. And Aviators at Derby on the 4th. No balls and a strike. Shows bunt, gets it down. Back to the pitcher, flips to the second baseman covering. And a nice productive out by Charles Gordon. He'll be credited with a sacrifice. And they're 1 away.
Number 10, Thomas Stevens.
So 2nd and 3rd now. That'll bring up the top of the order, Thomas Stevens. So our next broadcast will be next Tuesday from X Stadium. We will play Great Bend. We did sweep the Batcats this last weekend. Oh, no balls and a strike to Stevens. Hitless tonight, 0 for 2. And he takes a pitch inside, 1-1. 2 strikeouts on the evening for Preston Minor since coming in for Hudson Oliver. That is down the left field line. Left fielder over near the line. That is Cox. He will haul it in. Deep enough to score. And Stevens will drive in a run. And they're 2 away.
Now batting number 16, Robbie Brocious.
So Sperling scores. Our new score, 7-2 Aviators. 2 away. Here's Robbie Brocious. 1 for 3, singled in the 3rd, and a couple of strikeouts. 318 out of Eastern Oklahoma State. And the pitch. Right in there at the letters, and it's 0-1. Don't forget baseball camp is this Saturday, July the 6th from 9 to 12. Only $35. Sign up at the Aviators website or come by the ballpark and pick up an application. 0-1. That's a nice hack. And he swung through it 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner at 2nd. We're in the bottom half of the 6th. 7-2 Aviators. Oh-2, high and away. Good take there by Brocious. Pretty good 0-2 pitch. Brocious not biting. Levon Reynoso would be next if Brocious was to reach. Here's the 1-2. Couple of looks by Minor. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. And that'll do it for the Aviators. They leave one but get one. We've played 6. Our new score 7-2 Haysville. We will be right back.
Bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages. In a family-friendly...
And welcome back. Go to the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Broncos. They trail at 7-2. New pitcher on the mound for the Aviators. It'll be Ian Jansen. This will be his 3rd appearance. 5 innings of work. He's given up a hit, a run, a couple of walks, and struck out 3. Still has not given up an earned run. So it'll be Ian Jansen. It will not be a save opportunity. He will face 9-1 and 2. It'll be Cox, Elliott, and Kim. So this is game 1. 2 7-inning games. We will not have game 2. So follow your Twitter feed for more information. Here's Carson Cox. 1 for 2 today. Takes a pitch inside, ball 1. And that is a little excuse me swing. Foul straight back. And it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Top of 7, nobody out and nobody on. Last chance for the Broncos. That is bounced left side. Reynoso will cut it off. Over to first. In time for out number 1. Carson Cox runs very well. Made that close. One out top of the order. Here's Cooper Elliott. 0 for 2 with a walk. A couple of strikeouts. This will be his first look at Jansen. And the pitch. Bounced right side, high hopper to Tooley. He will get it over to first in time. So a couple of benign ground balls, and they're 2 away. Brant Kim. 1 for 3 tonight out of Libertyville, Illinois. Jake Melton would be next if Kim were to reach. And it's outside. Our next broadcast will be a week from tomorrow. From X Stadium, we play the Batcats. No broadcast on July the 3rd due to family commitments. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 away. Top of 7. 7-2 Aviators. Broncos struck first. They got a run in the top of the second. Aviators answered with 5 in the bottom of the third. Now 1 in the bottom of fifth and 1 in the sixth. Bounce left side, high hopper for Reynoso. He'll field it and throws a strike to first, and that'll do it. Broncos go in order in the 7th, and that's your ball game. Here are your totals. For the Broncos, 2 runs, 8 hits, a couple of errors. And for your Aviators, 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Aviators go to 15-7. El Dorado 10-10. Game 2 will start in about 25 minutes. Follow your Twitter feed for more information. For Chris, I'm Todd. We will see you a week from Tuesday.
Community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.